Well, hello, I bought yet another radio. I cannot resist a bargain, and this one was a bargain. So we're going to have an unboxing after the unbagging. I've literally just come back from the supermarket with it right now. I'm not sponsored, I paid for this with my own money. Right, so what we've got here is a Blaupunkt DAB Plus Bluetooth radio BPR 3. Security protected. Right. Check the focus. There we are. So, features 22 station presets even. Battery main. I'll try again. Mains battery operated. Wireless Bluetooth playback. Established in Germany, but of course no longer German, not made in Germany. So they put that yellow sticker over the top of the information. Don't know if it's possible to read that on my little viewing screen. It's difficult to read, but it might be better in the video. So there's some features there. Blah blah blah. That's the same as the other side. Yep, same as the other side. This one, well, it's the same things mentioned over again. So there it is. Now I quickly looked at a few videos on YouTube. I've been keeping my eye on these. I thought they'd be clearing them fairly soon, because you may recall I bought that a while ago. Another Blaupunkt from the same supermarket. It seems to be their exclusive brand, I think, and that was very cheap. Not as cheap as this one, but that was more expensive. That was double the price to start with. So pro rata, that one was cheaper. So I normally don't say how much I paid in case I want to sell them again, but I'll mention it for this one. I paid £19 sterling. Reduced from £50. Quite a healthy discount. Right, now they only had a couple more left, and the boxes had been opened and the power supplies hadn't been put back in properly. I don't know if the customer returns or people just pulling them out, having a look at it, and thought, I don't like the look of that. As you can see, it's not the prettiest radio in town. I understand the performance is good. So again, I'll probably need 3 hands. Egg box type things there. Right, I'm probably going to have to put this down a moment. Okay, well, I took it out the box and everything fell down. Fortunately, I wasn't filming there. So there's the instruction manual. We'll look at that in a minute. Power supply just dropped down. You didn't see that. There's the egg carton things at the end, so it's well protected. Bung those over there. Here's the power supply. It's a normal type one. It doesn't weigh much at all. We've got one here from, I think this is from the Pure Elan, if I remember correctly. That's from the Pure Elan. It's got a while ago from the same shop. Again, that was discounted, but not as much as this one was. Both very lightweight. So we've got the power supply, plastic bag, get rid of that, take that out in a minute. There's my selfie stick. I should have put it on that really, but I wanted to do this so it's a genuine unboxing. Right, I'm trying to get this off with one hand. A nice little bag it comes in. Well, I see what they mean by retro styling, but I don't think they had DAB radios in the 1960s and 50s, whenever this was supposed to be. See, it's probably not the prettiest thing, but it's just about portable. Now, not quite as portable as this one, or this one. Of course, these don't do DAB, but I mainly bought this Blaupunkt for FM. strangely enough. Although if it's very, very sensitive on DAB, that'll be a bonus. But at the price I paid for it, I can just use it as a Bluetooth speaker. So there's the radio. Now I think that might be focus. On the left we've got the volume. Then we've got standby, mode, menu info, alarm, preset, play, pause, select, dimmer, snooze, and the scroll. I suspect this is probably multifunction. It just sort of clicks, doesn't turn. It looks like it's a tuning knob, but it's not. You can probably hear the little clicking sound. Right, so again, there's no external aerial socket, just a telescopic. Well, I can deploy this one just about one-handed. Have to do the last bit like that. It's a fair length. They always look longer here than they really are, but it's a fair length. Then it's got aux in, auxiliary in, headphone, DC 6 volts. So it takes 4 AA batteries, maximum 9 watts, and they go in here. Right, it sort of clicks down like that, then opens out and that comes off. So it's your standard AA. So I'll put some AA's in because it just so happens I've got some handy. So they were. I'm just rummaging in the drawer. It's a mess, so I don't want you seeing that. Right. So these are new batteries. Just been used for testing a radio. Can't see because of the camera strap and the camera. Right, so they've gone in. Let's see if I can get this on one-handed. It goes like, oh yes, it clips in very easily, does this one. So what does it say there? Can we focus on that? Maybe. Except I can't see it now because of the glare from the bulb. I put the light on in case it was too dark. DAB plus DAB, FM radio with Bluetooth. Again, I call it DAB using DAB. That sounds a bit clumsy. It's got an SKU something or other. Input, DC 6 volts, blah blah blah. Imported by, well, I'm not going to read the name of the supermarket again. And of course, made in China. Established in Germany, made in China. Right, so I took the instruction manual out of the little plastic bag and stuck down with tape. I had to get that off. And it looks a bit cheap and nasty, this instruction manual. Never mind, at least we get one. And I presume I could download one somewhere as well. I usually get the PDF one. Right, so there's the contents. Hopefully that's in focus. I still haven't got an assistant. I have to do this all myself. There we are. So all the safety blurb there. Health and safety, very important. Risk of electric shock, do not open. Right, but it's DC operated, so there's not a huge risk. It's not like when I was a lad in the, well, decades past and I electrocuted myself on a radio. Yeah. Right, you learn not to touch things inside live units. So the diagrams are a bit small, but at least we've got some, all the buttons and things. Hopefully it'll be intuitive. I'm not going to read all of this before just testing it. I've got several DAB radios, and they're probably all made in the same factory in China, to be honest. They look like they've got very similar type of features. Sainsbury's own brand was called JSSR before. I've got one of those in a cupboard somewhere. That didn't have DAB+, so again that was a clearance bargain. It was even less than this. That didn't have a Bluetooth, but it's got twin stereo speakers in. So there's all sorts of information there. Hopefully you'll be able to read that for yourself. If not, there's the specifications. I think that might be in focus. 2 times 2 watts RMS. The DAB band, normal, FM normal, Bluetooth. Yep. Operating conditions 5 to 35. Well, it's nearer 5 in here than 35, but we're not using this for now in case it gives interference. So let's see if we can switch it on. That's a good sign. Nice blue display. It's scanning. I haven't put the aerial up. Oh dear, probably won't find very much then. Just a moment, sorry about this. I'll be very impressed if it finds all the stations when it's here. Right, I don't know if you can see this display on the camera. I can see the display, but I can't see it on the viewfinder. 81. Right, it's not got Northwest Wales. It's all right now. Free, alright now. I better zap that before I get zapped. My last video, I got a content match, but they didn't zap it fortunately, but they put adverts all over it. Right, so you just sort of click this little rocker thing. So I suppose you can whiz through them very quickly. There's radio 4. Now there must be an enter button. Select maybe. Yeah. So you don't press there, well actually I thought you press select button there.
Knowing what happened to so many Jewish people
this you turn
during this murderous time,
it
why
clicks,
was
but you can't really hear
girl
it.
not dead?
The film credits at the end of the film show different photographs of many real.
So I'm looking at an angle
German
here,
children.
menu
But the
info
film
button,
isn't
which is
based on a
this
particular
one.
person, is it?
No, it's a combination of stories and experiences all
Full
brought
strength,
together
because
in
this is
one
from the
film.
local
And the
Blackpool
reason
relay
for that is
transmitter.